So we have a quiz question. So we already went through section 5.1, 5.2, and 5.3 material. The quiz is going to be based on those sections. So because we're almost halfway through the unit, that means we're going to have sample questions. So we got 3 of them because you know every quiz that we do, there's 3 sample questions. So this is question number 1. Notice it has 2 parts to it. So the first part says, write without exponents. We talked about this. We talked about exponential format and factored format. So this basically wants you to rewrite this in factored format. How do you write this in factored format? Well, you remember that this 3, the base is b. So that means this guy, I need to write out that base 3 times. 1, 2, 3. But I need to write it in factored format. Factor just means I need to show the multiplication. On ALEKS, you're going to click on that little multiplication bubble so that you get the dots. Okay? Dot, dot. Because this definitely shows you as factors when you see the dot. And then how do I write out b squared? Remember, this 2 is applying to the b, so I'm going to write out that base twice. 1, 2. Factor, so make sure you hit that little button. And notice between here and here, there is already a multiplication symbol, so make sure you bring that over. So 3 b's and another 2 b's, and they all have multiplication symbols. Like I said, on ALEKS, make sure you click on the little guy that has the multiplication symbol. Part 2. This one wants you to rewrite it, but use something called the product rule, which means we want to have an exponent here. And you have to remember what the product rule told you could do. The product rule says, hey, we can just have like bases. Remember, this is applying to the b. This 2 is applying to the b. When you're multiplying 2 bases that are the same, like bases, we can simplify by keeping the same base of b, but add the exponents. 3 plus 2. Make sure this is 5. I always get someone who says it's 6, and I'm like, I don't know how you got 6. Because if you look up on top, how many b's were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it makes sense that has to be a 5 and not a 6. Because remember, product rule, we have to add exponents, not multiply, of like bases. So 3 plus 2, you're going to write in a 5.